n'ụtụtụ eji m ekele bịa n'iru onye nwe n'anya sole ka m kwere ya na nkwa n'ụtụtụ eji m ekele bịa n'iru onye nwe n'anya sole ka m kwere ya na nkwa ekwere m ya na nkwa n'ụtụtụ eji m ekele bịa n'iru onye nso n'anya sole ka m kwere ya na nkwa n'ụtụtụ eji m ekele bịa n'iru onye nwe n'anya sole ka m kwere ya na nkwa ekwere m ya na nkwa n'ụtụtụ eji m ekele bịa n'iru onye nwe n'anya sole ka m kwere ya na nkwa. Ụtụtụ ọma ụmụ Chineke. Let me look for a beautiful background here. I'm in the city center this morning. My van is not working today. So I'm attending an appointment in some office. So I decided to keep you updated this morning. No toto. Eji m ekele bịa n'iru onye nwe n'anya sole ka m kwere ya na nkwa n'ụtụtụ eji m ekele bịa n'iru onye nwe n'anya sole ka m kwere ya na nkwa. Would have loved to have people join me, but I didn't activate it on time. That was a mistake. But anyway, when I finish, I will still come live later. No toto. Eji m ekele bịa n'iru dadi n'anya sole ka m kwere ya na nkwa. Ụtụtụ ọma, I'm only live on one channel this morning on Raf Chamaka TV. Amechi Jonas ụtụtụ ọma, Okafor Chibuike ụtụtụ ọma, Emmanuel Chibuike ụtụtụ ọma, Amuzie Simon ụtụtụ ọma, Shehu Lawal, my own Shehu ụtụtụ ọma, Dolofas nke m ụtụtụ ọma, ụtụtụ ọma, VP Moses ụtụtụ ọma, n'ụtụtụ ebu m ekele bịa n'iru dadi n'anya sole ka m kwere ya na nkwa. Musa is crying. Musa is crying. And as Musa is crying, Ekpa, what Ekpa is doing, he's causing problem for Nigeria. Ekpa, Finland should stop Ekpa. Ekpa have finished us in Nigeria. Ekpa is sabotaging what we are doing. Ekpa must be stopped. If Finland, if it is happening to them, we don't like it. Somebody must talk to Finland to stop Ekpa. No toto. Eji m ekele bịa n'iru dadi n'anya sole ka m kwere ya na nkwa. Do you know what amazed me? It's not about Musa. Musa is a guaranteed crier. And for those of you that will see the title, I deliberately spelled crying with K. It's important you notice that. So don't think I made a mistake. So this one is not a typographical error. I write crying with K because of community guidelines. No toto. Eji m ekele bịa n'iru onye nwe Nanya Sule. I'm query and I'm because YouTube might be angry that we are making some people cry. Again, again. Now, as Musa is crying, there are some other people that are crying with Musa. And the only way you will know those that are messengers of hell, servants of Lucifer, workers of iniquity, is when they are crying to what Simon Ekpa is doing. Anybody that is crying in support of Nigeria, one day they are gone. Do you know who else is crying? Go on Twitter. Emeka Gift is crying. Their friend Satan is crying. IPOB Nigeria is crying. Delilah is crying. All of them are crying. Can you believe that? Musa is crying. That's Simon Ekpa have finished them. IPOB Nigeria is also crying. But the brioche I ate this morning. IPOB Nigeria, they're crying. Ask them now, why are they crying? Because anything that makes Nigeria to cry is a welcome development, isn't it? Anything that makes Musa of Nigeria to cry, it is supposed to be a delight. It is supposed to bring pleasantness to Umu Biafra and Umu Chineke. But believe you me, IPOB Nigeria, as Nigeria is crying, they are also crying. Some of them are saying, all this thing you are doing against Nigeria. Stop it. Stop attacking Nigeria. Stop killing Nigeria army. Nigeria army. They will think it's Mazin Namdekano. You are all bunkum. Now, Emeka Gift was crying. Emeka Gift was crying and is mentioning our beloved chief of staff, Ngozi Orabueze. Why Kajara, why Orapo? Ngozi Orabueze told them that there is nothing like ESN. Forget about ESN. They have compromised ESN. Now, yesterday you saw the alliance between Ambazonia and Biafra. And the alliance of these two countries is not an alliance of vigilante. We are no longer talking about vigilante. We are talking about army. Army. Somebody say army. We are talking about army. 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 Because we are in war. We are in a battle. So you cannot go to battle with ESN. ESN is vigilante in the bush. And as they compromise ESN, we graduated to Biafra Liberation Army, Biafra Freedom Fighters, Biafra Navy, Biafra Revolutionary Fighters. That's what we have graduated to. There is nothing like ESN fighting anymore. ESN being established by Mazin Namdekano, they bastardized it. They compromised it. Look at them at the back of police station, waving flag. We know they wave flag. They wave iron. Iron kind of wave. Iron. You know why? Because there is an alliance between nation, Ambazonian nation and Biafra nation. And we cannot confront the zoo with a bunch of vigilantes. We must be ready with our army. And the armies are well equipped, armed to the teeth. To the teeth. They are armed to the teeth. Lototo. Ejime kele pianiro onyewe n'anya sule ka m kwere ya na nkwa. You know, Biafra puts life into our being. It adds vigor into our existence. You will understand. Yesterday night, I was in a very strong fever, 38 points. 38 points last night. After the broadcast last night, 38 points. And then you see us wake up this morning with heavenly vibes for Biafra. You understand? We know what we want and we go for it. Imagine Nigeria is crying. People that call themselves IPOB, they are crying. What does it show you? It shows you that they are not for IPOB. It shows you that they are all sympathizing for Nigeria. But our Prime Minister, had a press briefing with his Amazonian counterpart. And then these bunch of bingos take the picture and they cancel Simon Ekpa. They cancel the picture of Simon Ekpa. Akuluche, you don't have. Mumu. Now, do you know the reason why Mazin Nambekano aligned himself with Cho Ayaba? Because he saw the intellect, the tenacity, the formidability in the young man. And when he saw him, he said, no, I will work with this one. We must work together because they share the same value system, the same mental toughness, the same decisive spirit. Amazing Namkano aligned with him. And all the while Amazing Namkano was kidnapped, Dr. Cho Ayaba kept telling them, look, what you need to do is not to beg these people. You need to stand against these criminals that are holding Mazin Namkano. You cannot get freedom from Mazin Namkano from their court system because he's speaking from experience. They called him bluff. They throw his advice away. They said Ambazonia and Biafra is not the same thing. You know why? Because they are IPOB Nigeria. And the only proof for it now is that Musa is crying, they are crying. Musa is crying. The same cry of Musa is the same cry of IPOB Nigeria. The same thing. The same thing. Samuel Ekpa. Musa is looking for Simon to end. This bunch of fools are telling you that Simon Ekpa is a recruit of Nigeria. Not BGGB that. And now the pig in the creek is looking for how to align with Mazi Simon Ekpa. He's looking for how to align with Biafra government, but there's no room. There's no room for negotiation. The only way you can win the heart of Biafra government is begin to rise up against Nigeria. Begin to reject and detest Nigeria. Let Musa begin to cry because of what you are doing. Until you make Musa cry, we can never trust you. The only way we can trust you going forward is that you will make Musa to cry. Yes, that's the only way we can trust you. The only way we can even give you, know that you are making any impact, is that Musa will mount camera and begin to cry because of what you are doing. Otherwise, forget it. Forget it. You are Achikote Ukwono. Achikote Ukwono, that's what you are. So this morning, Tutu Trauma, I'm telling you that we are making impact, very serious impact, because those that should cry are actually crying. They are not just crying for the crying of it or for crying sake. They are crying because they can feel the weight we have put on them. They can feel the pain of what they did to us. They can feel the revenge and the repercussion that is descending upon them. And they are wailing and they are crying. So don't worry if IPOB Nigeria is crying. Just know that they are in the same ship and in the same boat with Musa. They're in the same boat with Musa. Do you understand? So have you ever heard Musa talking, saying that GOS is not is sabotaging what Nigeria is doing. Have you heard him say that? No, because GOS uh, is together with Musa. As Musa is crying, they are crying. So you know, if you didn't know before, bam bam bam, I've told you now. So let's get going with what we are doing and let's keep winning because it is guaranteed for us to win. It's guaranteed for us to win. My name is Rafael Chamaka Jere, aka Pastor Vam Vam Vam. Please share this video and let it keep going viral. I will be back by the grace of Chukwu because today is not work day for me. I have appointments to attend to, and I am going to attend my appointments. All right. So you see, the life in Torino, life is bubbling, busting, bustling. Everybody is alive this morning, and you see, that is what we want to make Biafra become. And no matter the cry of Musa, it cannot stop the coming of Biafra. Musa, you want to equip more army. The ones you equipped before, K-way. Eh? The ones you equipped before, K-way. Okoko, Otundo. I'll see you in my next video, ụmụnne. Have a beautiful morning. May Chukwu Kadama Purini Henile continue to bless and keep you. Continue to bless and keep our Prime Minister Odogu, Mazi Simon Ekpa. Continue to keep and preserve our Supreme Leader, Mazi Nnamdi Okukano. Until I see you later today, ụmụnne. Komesiam.